Oh my goodness, look at this. This is beautiful. Welcome to Dan's on the Street. I'm Dan. I'm exploring the whole world, city by city, as seen through Google Maps and Google Street View. And today I'm in Wyoming, in the United States, visiting the small city of Casper. I'm excited to check this out. Interesting old place, not too large, about 55,000 people here, thereabouts. Let's check this out. Pretty well laid out here is a grid. Let's start in what appears to be kind of the old downtown area, and we'll move out. We'll see a good bit of this place, I think. Let's get on the street. Bright sunny day out here. Not too many people out and about, maybe kind of early day here. Well, which way should we go? Let's head this way. How about it? On, looks like East A Street. Nice old brick building here to the left, greeting us immediately. This is the second largest city in the state of Wyoming, and gives you a sense of that this is not a very highly populated state in the United States, but a very interesting one with some of the grandest beauty in the entire, really in the entire world in the state of Wyoming. It's an amazing place. I've actually been, not to Casper here, but I've been to Wyoming, 20 years ago maybe, as a family. As a kid, I mean. Bigger building here on the right. That's a bank and maybe, not sure if that's a hotel up there or maybe just offices. The old federal building, all right. Courthouse on the left. We're pretty high up here. We're about 5,100 feet up in the air right now. Pretty much mile-high city here. So get used to the oxygen levels a little bit before you start jogging around here. Toy Town. That looks like a fun place. I like that. The old lodge here, Casper Lodge. Okay. Wonder if that's still functioning. Not sure. A few people out and about walking. Older building here on the left. The old bank. Okay. Not sure if that's still a bank anymore. Buy, sell, trade. Okay. Got the look of an old bank building though. That's great. Let's move out into this intersection here. Let's take a right. This looks nice. Lovely intersection here. Great flowers, little bump outs here in the corner. The Atrium Plaza. Okay, some shopping in there, bridal center, that kind of thing. Let's move down East 2nd Street. Good look to all this. Like this old kind of the ranch outfitters, that kind of stuff. It's definitely got that old Western feel. Picture horses walking down the street back 100 years ago, 120 years ago. This town dates back to, the town was really founded on, hey, speaking of a horse, there you go. Dates back to, there was a fort positioned here. Oh my goodness, look at this old car here. Forgive me, I gotta pause and look at this. Wonderful. I don't know my vehicles from this era, but something like a, old Model A. That's wonderful. Great seeing that out. It'd be fun to drive that around town. But anyways, there's an old fort here, a U.S. Army fort, I think. It was an outpost, basically. And there was a couple ferries set up to cross the river here, the North Platte River. And it was a military outpost. And people heading west would come through town, take the ferry boat over the river here. And people heading to California or Oregon. I even read that Brigham Young passed through town here, heading out to his first settlement with the Mormons. That's interesting. Nice looking building here. Wonder what this was originally. Maybe another bank. Chinese restaurant. Okay. Some places to get food, custom framing, like that sign there. That's great. Definitely some cute shops here. Oh, some real cute shops. Discount remedies. Okay. Cameras. All right. Oh, and the Fox Theater. Look at that. Nice small theater. Gotta love that. The old law office there. Nice little business district here. Love seeing that there's a theater. That's great. Love that. This looks like a fun place up here on the left. Sort of an outdoor courtyard. Family center. Kids playing out. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. There's a splash pad here. I hope that person's all right. I think they're just lying there. Family fun, that kind of thing here. What a nice day out here today. Great time to bring kids out here. Enjoy oh my goodness, all kinds of fun stuff going on in here. This looks like it was really recently developed. I actually wonder, oh my goodness, look at this. What in the world? That really is recently developed, and what an improvement. We can jump back to 2011 here, and that just vanishes. Look at that. What a change. All right, great work, Casper. I'm sure that wasn't cheap, but that was totally worth it. That was amazing. Let's check out that before again. Ugh, gross. U-Haul, old van. No offense to U-Haul exactly, but, it's a world of improvement. Nice. Bunch of big vehicles here, as you'd expect. Old Dodge pickup truck, that kind of thing. A little bit of elevation change here. It's not totally flat, not at all. We're actually very near some great mountain ranges. Sherry's Place restaurant. That looks like a good place. Stop in there. I like this. Look at this here. Isn't that nice? Great metal work out here. And that climbing vines there on the outside is fantastic. Anyways, as I was saying, there was a fort out here, and they actually endured a good number of attacks from the Native American tribes who were in the region. I mean, both sides were here. There was all kinds of mayhem. These were not good times. Back in the 1860s and thereabouts. Not good. But there's particularly a massacre back in 1864. And that was bad news at Sand Creek, which I read about that on Wikipedia a little bit. If you want a sad story, read about the Sand Creek massacre. It didn't occur around here, but it was near enough here that word spread, and oh my goodness, more great vehicles out. It's probably a kit car here. Little Cobra, that kind of thing. That's great. Very nice. Let's head back into town a little bit here, if we can. Kind of industrial zone. Anyways, but eventually the military left the area, left their base, moved elsewhere, and then a while later a town was founded here, the town of Casper. Now it was named after a soldier who died here during one of those dark days, those early days there, and his name was Lieutenant Casper Collins, actually spelled Caspar, Caspar. House of Sushi, Casper Collins. But somehow when they named the town, there was a typo, and it became just Casper. I think Casper the Ghost. I'm sure they get that a lot here. Sorry, you're gonna get that. Just moving up here, plenty of parking everywhere. Looks like it's mostly free, I think. Let's keep moving around these parts. Visions Plus, okay. The old Methodist church here on the right, I think. United Methodist Church. Recognize that logo. It's good branding. All right, let's pop up. I'm getting a little lost in here. We're all in these kind of downtown parts here. I'm not quite sure where I was, but kind of all through here. A good bit through here. The Dick Cheney Federal Building. You know, I read Dick Cheney spent a while in this city. I guess no comment. Park here. Oh. Some statues of farm animals. Oh, look at this great depiction of a old Western figure. Nice cowboy, classic. Look at this thing up here. What in the world is that? What is that? It's got to be about the highest thing in town here. Is that a radio tower? Is this what I'm looking at? Maybe it's just a sign. All right. That was kind of odd, though, no? Kind of cool. I wonder if it was originally part of this building. It looks like it's got similar styling. Forgive me here. I just need to indulge this curiosity. This must have been built at the same time. It's got that crazy look to it. Oh man, are they tearing this down? What an interesting old building this must have been. Huh. Really weird. Really weird look to that. But kind of like it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, right. Okay, the sign was up there. I guess it doesn't look as weird with the sign on it. Without the sign, it's kind of crazy. Kind of cool though too. All right, forgive me. That was a tangent. Interesting though. Oh yeah, Dick Cheney. That's right. Okay, train line comes up here. So when this town was being developed, it was kind of partially out of theory or hope that the train would come through town. And at the time there wasn't a train coming through town. And there's a few towns in the region kind of vying for, please bring the trains through here. And it was a boom or bust. If the train came to your town, you won. You're literally, you still exist today. And if it passed 20 miles north of your town, close the doors, you're done. Here's the old train station. I'm not sure if this is original to that era. This looks a bit newer to me. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at there. Late 1800s, early 1900s. I don't know. It's got a nice solid look to it though. Great old font up there. Nice brickwork. Interesting. Great place there though. Let's move down this way a little bit. So the train came through town and that really set it off for a good long life here. Great skies above. There's some of those distant mountains there. Well, I have your attention. If you'd like to support me in any way, certainly please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up, that kind of thing. And if you really want to support me, I have a Patreon page set up. It's only $1 to join. And I'm visiting a bunch of bonus cities there, that kind of thing. You can suggest some places and certainly you'll have my attention a little more there. And consider supporting me. That's $1. And there's already a good number of videos on there, so if you're looking for some new stuff to watch, some random places I've visited, yeah, check it out. Link below, of course. And short of that, subscribe, why not? There's a Domino's pizza there, some chain restaurants, that kind of thing. Let's pop up one more time here. I want to get into these neighborhoods. Oh, it looks like I was about to enter one of them perhaps here. Let's see. Let's just go down one of these streets here. Robin Street. Check this out. We'll see a few points. I just want to get a sense of some of the neighborhoods. Oh man, another great old vehicle. Look at that old Chevy. My goodness, that's awesome. Love it. Nice little homes here. Not too big. Kind of a mixture. Some single story. Oh my goodness, guys, these vehicles are getting me today. Loving it. Yeah, some of them kind of single story, some a little bit bigger. Okay, over here we got a little trailer park, that kind of thing. Nothing too exciting about that, I'm afraid. We'll check out some other neighborhoods, I promise. Just kind of explore these parts a little bit. Nice wide streets in here. This is Chopstick Asian Bistro. Yeah, I'd eat there. Absolutely. So many old pickup trucks here. Anybody else excited about the Bronco coming out this year? If you're in the car world at all, that's the car to watch this year. Should be out, I think, later this summer. I'm excited to check that out. Always a fan of that vehicle. Okay, this is not a car channel. Let's stop talking about cars. Let's check out some more stuff. Let's find another neighborhood here. This is kind of weird. Look at this. This whole area is all set up north, south, east, west. And then this little block here, 23 degrees askew or something. That's weird. Well, let's go down one of these streets. Not sure how that happened. Maybe somebody else owned this property way back. Hey, this is a nice neighborhood in here. I'll give it up, Definitely a nice neighborhood. Really nice homes. Sidewalks, tree-lined streets. Very pretty. But for whatever reason, it's kind of weird how it's laid out. Different than the rest of things, but again, whatever. Just taking this in. Really pretty trees. I like the look of all of this. Nice wide streets. Nice fenced-in yards. Front porches. Look at that. What a good home. What a good-looking home. Back to talking about its history a little bit. So the next big thing for the town, and I can't believe I haven't brought it up yet, but this town is really known for its oil history. It's actually nicknamed the Oil City. It's not the only city nicknamed that. A good number of them. Man, look at that home. That's awesome. Love that look. Love it. Oh yeah, there's some really good homes in here. But so basically oil was discovered in the region back right in the late, 1889, just north of the city, at the Salt Creek oil field. That's about 40 miles north. It was discovered, and let's move down this street. Beach Street. And a refinery was set up here in Casper, or somewhere around Casper here. And they started refining oil, and they basically have been ever since, I think, to varying degrees. I read there was as many as 3 different places, and maybe now there's only one. Great look to this 50s, 40s home there with a highlight brick sticking out there. I like that style. Very nice. Man, this is really pretty in here. Guy out mowing the grass. Classic American scenes here. If that's what you're into. Just keep zigzagging around here a little bit. Oh wow, look at these old piece of farming equipment this person has out as display. Definitely Not sure, some sort of wagon here. Used to hook a horse up to that. Kind of a sad state right now. It's definitely used to be used on a farm there. Interesting. My grandfather used to collect carriages and that kind of thing back from the 1870s, 80s, so kind of grew up going to auctions where I'd see that stuff sold. But he sold it all off about 2 years ago. He had some great old stuff. Great old carriages. All right, let's pop up. Let us pop up. Looks like we're out here by a school, some playgrounds. Let's see here. Big golf course down here. Oh, here's Casper College. I read about that a little bit. Let's drop into campus here. Zoom around a little bit. That was a college campus. Looks like a nice newer building up here on the left. Oh yeah. Good looking place there. Very nice. Casper College Student Union. Okay. Keep moving along here a little bit. Some nice hills up in these parts. It's really nicely kind of built into the hills. Some housing here on the right. Maybe just apartments, I guess. You can start getting a little sense of the town over here. We're up just a little bit. It's neat to see. Let's pop up again. Get the lay of the land here. Okay, alright. Saw a little bit of that, a little of that. Here's the Eastridge Mall. I'm sure if you live in Casper, you're gonna be over there at some point. The Liquor Shed. Oh, what a name. Let's drop down. We'll move down this kind of business street. Just get a look at things. There's the Liquor Shed. Bunch of brands you're all familiar with. KFC, they're everywhere, including here. Computer Village, okay. Sherwin-Williams, a paint store. Some gas. Interstate Battery. You know, it's this kind of stuff. iMart, okay. Nothing too thrilling about that. Hoods? Interesting name for a place. Oh, sprinkler place, okay. Must be somebody's name, I guess. Hobby Lobby. Alright, let's pop up. Bunch of businesses along that way. Okay, there's Chopstick Asian Bistro. We were over there. Okay. Let's see. Here's that river. I want to get a little look at this old North Platte River. Yeah, I read they didn't have a bridge until 1859, so it was using just ferries before that. Here's a good view of it there. Not too big, but definitely big enough. You can't just, ford across that. Like you have to take a boat or a ferry, right? We really take for granted these days how many, just like the idea that all our rivers are bridged. I don't know. They used to, for most of history, that was not a guarantee. I mean, still not, I guess, a guarantee in many parts of the world, or at every river junction, whatever. But like, we really don't. It doesn't even cross our mind when we go over a bridge how amazing what we've just done is. Hey, check this out. Old helicopter here on the left. That's kind of cool. Old Army helicopter. Wonder what's going on here. Maybe a VA or something? Oh, called it. All right, Veterans of Foreign Wars. Okay. They must have just gotten a free surplus helicopter or something. Here's the Casper Speedway. Could watch some racing. Maybe you can do a little racing yourself. Can't quite get a view of that. Boomtown Motocross. Casper Event Center. Oh yeah, I saw this come up. Dates back to 1982. Can't really see it. National Historic Trails Center. Oh, definitely the place I would go in. Almost certainly, I think. There's all kinds of amazing hikes in this city, or in the region around it at least. Or I think we're technically outside of Casper on this side of the river, but, forgive me. We're calling this Casper. This definitely looks like this used to be a refinery. See these circles? I think these were all old oil refinery, tanks. They clearly are being used for like four-wheelers here or something, or off-roading trucks. This is kind of cool, these paths people have built in here. Actually, it's really wild looking. I like that. Interesting. Speaking of which, yeah, here's another one. This one might still be sort of in use because there's a few tanks, but you can see there, totally. There clearly used to be more tanks. This one's appears to be empty. Yeah, I'm not sure how big of a deal their oil production is anymore. I read that since then there's actually coal found in the region as well as uranium fields. So, or I don't know if fields is the right term, but uranium discovered around. So it's still an important energy city, or in the energy industry, it's an important city. Motorcycle out. Smaller homes down this way. Let's get up. I feel like I've seen a good bit of this. I want to see this mountain here. There's a big mountain south of the city. And again, if you think like, well, what is there to do here? Well, first off, there's plenty, obviously. But the real draw for this whole state is just the great outdoors. Like, this is what it's all about. And here's Casper Mountain. It's a pretty good sized mountain. This is actually, I read it's just over 8,000 feet tall. But of course we're sitting at around 5,000 feet. So really we're only up 3,000 feet above the city or something. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is beautiful. Yeah, I could do this for a while, I tell you what. I swear, like I breathe like a fresh breath of air just seeing this picture. That's fantastic. What a view down. I'm assuming that's the town somewhere in there. Can't quite get my bearings, but I'm assuming that's what I'm seeing. That is wonderful. Let's get some more views of this. Looks like we can actually kind of drive up this whole road here. Oh, yes. Look at the way they cut this road into the rock here. Fantastic. Yeah, if you have a motorcycle, this would be a great road to just cruise down. Or any vehicle. Look at that. What a sight. I think that's the river we're seeing up there. Casper Mountain. Oh, they even have a little pull-off here. Stop with your family. Get some pictures. Head back on the road. Yeah, I was in the state back around somewhere around 2000, I think, maybe 2002. Seeing a bit of Yellowstone, which of course is out of this world almost, just fantastic. A must-see for certainly every American, but I think anyone deserves to see it. It's an unbelievable place. Not terribly far from here, of course, in the state. Just cruise around here a little bit. I mean, again, this is what it's all about. I'm not belittling the city of Casper itself, But you know, it's ultimately just a small town in one of the grandest states of all. I mean, look at this. Come on. This is what it's all about. Hiking up in these hills, these mountains, camping, fishing, just getting away from the dense madness of city life. I mean, what a scene here. This could be yours if you want it. You can move here. Should think about it. I'm thinking about it. How is this not appealing? You know, it's hard to say no to, I don't know, this kind of vastness. If somebody told me they were moving to Casper, I'd say, yeah, absolutely. I get it. I get it. Seems like a good life out here. Get one of these places, even just outside of a small city like Casper. Yeah, that was great. I know I didn't see all there is to see in Casper. I know. If you live in Casper and I missed some of your favorite places, which is almost certainly possible and likely, let me know in the comments. I'll try to get back. I always do. I always try to. For now, though, I'm going to add it to my map. Let's see. Casper. Again, Casper, Wyoming. Let's check it out on the map. Just get a sense of things again. Where are we at here? There it is. Casper. Beautiful. There's Yellowstone up there. Oh, yeah. You got to get to Wyoming, for sure. All right. Till next time.